is it really possible for Apple to make a $99 phone and make money on it?
I mean, to be clear, the phone that they sell in the street for $299 is a phone that they sell to the carriers for about $650. So, is it possible? I mean, that's the ultimate question here. You know, when they came out with the iPhone 5, well, we, of course, were all excited about the announcement. The market, the stock market, certainly, that was actually the trigger to sell the stock. The stock since then has really tanked, even as the sales of that phone have actually done quite well. But when we took the phone apart, because we went just the very next day down to IHS Supply to take apart the phone piece by piece and look at really what goes inside this thing to make it do all the cool things that it can do. And what we discovered is there was, of course, lots of stuff artfully placed into this thing, but you can see all kinds of places they're trying to save a penny here and a penny there even by putting like chips near each other so that the soldering wouldn't have to be too great to save more cost, let alone to increase the speed of the phone. So these guys really took great care to take every penny out of this thing that they could. The notion that they could offer an Apple experience with a cheaper phone is hard to imagine.
So what's the single biggest obstacle to Apple launching a phone like this? Would it be the cost of the parts?
Well, certain parts are harder to cut costs than others. Some things, of course, are constantly falling. Some of the NAND memory and some of even the central processor for this thing, only $18 for a processor that's as powerful as a Cray supercomputer from the 1980s. But, you know, when you look at the cost of the screen alone, $44 for the display and touch screen. When you look at the cost of just wireless and Wi-Fi, basic chips, $39. Now, those are September prices. The memory, $21. A camera, $18. What are you going to take out of a phone and still have an iPhone experience?
So, you could take out the camera, right?
Could you? I mean, is that something that consumers are willing to have? Is that something Apple's willing to sell? Do they want to say to customers, hey, have the Apple experience, it's only $100, and have someone come with a phone that's slow, or a phone without a camera, or a phone that doesn't have the same sort of capabilities that their software has? These are the real hard decisions that they would have to make. They could probably make a phone for $99, but is that good enough to deliver an Apple experience? I think these are the questions, these are the technologies that Apple is surely wrestling with right now.